Prepare to be blinded by the stream. There it is. I am now blind. I can't blink. My eyes are broken. We're playing more Eternal Sonata. When it loads, here we are. 2007 musical epic. Quite good, let's be fair. Although it has got a little bit samey in the sense of go to a place, kill some enemies, advance the story. But isn't that all RPGs, to be fair? Here we are. Welcome to Double Reed Tower in the sand. And we're gonna, I guess, just fight some stuff.
Don't get cocky. You're going down.
What happened last time? Something about...
Chew on that.
What did happen last time? Oh, were you here at the beginning of it? Were you here at all? I don't remember. Apologies, but... Yeah, the game is quite loud, so for no reason at all. We'll fix that momentarily.
Well, what did you expect?
We had issues with it on the last stream. Last stream I had audio issues. Is that somewhat better?
That feels good.
Turn them down. I have to. We'll take him in the next battle. Fair enough. Fair enough. Double Reed Tower of Sand is 7.5. We go, oh, okay, so we're still in chapter 7. Fair enough. Awesome. Right, so, yeah, last stream, we had a lot of audio issues at the beginning, so it's a bit of a blur, but I did fix it, and they didn't creep into the highlight, thankfully. We fought Count Waltz outside of Forte territory, and I think we killed him. We definitely defeated him. I think we might have killed him. I remember something about needing to be like level 33 was the recommended level for the fight, and I was like level 46 or something.
Don't get cocky. You're going down.
How's the sound now?
Chew on that.
A little bit more. Alright, I will do.
Did your stomach...
Let me just go kill this dude first.
Alright.
A couple of decibels, maybe. About there? About there, maybe? How's that? Yeah, I think whatever audio issues I have now rectified themselves in such a way that my previous settings needed redoing. Oh. Let's go outside. Oh. Can I get out? Oh. Oh, there's stairs. Yeah, so we defeat Count Waltz, then Legato, which was like his henchman type dude with a mustache, the old dude, drank some mineral powder that was mixed with a glowing a-go-go. And they tried to kidnap Polka. Turned into a massive dragon of sorts, opened a portal and disappeared. We then went through said portal. We were in the moonlit town of Elegy or something. Chew on that.
Not a challenge at all.
We went up Xylophone Tower and turned off some switches. I'm still not audible over that. I can't. If I turn it down anymore, you won't be able to hear the game at all. Or is that the plan? Is that the plan? I have turned it down again. Oh, nice dodge.
So, how about we go around?
How about now? Yeah, went up Xylophone Tower and did some weird mini game that was a piece of Chopin. I think it was one of his nocturnes. And that then removed the seal on something. We now went through there, and we're now in the tower that was beyond the seal.
The battle isn't over
I
yet.
think that's everything? Maybe? We're chasing after Legato, the dragon version, basically. So we're going after Legato, who drank the mineral powder, but he's in charge of making it, I think, as well. Right, we've gone around one way, let's go around the other. But we're in some weird parallel dimension, which is why everything's a little bit trippy. He took his own drugs because he was desperate. We killed Count Waltz in front of him, but we certainly defeated him. Whether we killed him, I'm not certain. East Tower, first floor. I have no idea where I'm going. I guess we keep going.
Come on, let's go. Show me what you've got.
It's also established that falsetto alligator jazz is like the preferred setup.
Did your stomach...
Because between them, they're pretty beastie. Excuse me. I guess we should try taking the stairs then. Some tea, okay.
Come on, let's go. Show me what you've got. Here's nothing. Chew on that.
I missed the chance to use the thing.
Burn away to nothing. Heat blast attack. Did I do it?
Are you catching on yet?
I really wanted
Got
a
him.
challenge.
Yeah, I have no idea what we're doing at this tower. Basically, we have arrived at said tower in the last stream, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. So here we are. And then I've not played it for 3 days, so I've kind of forgotten if they ever told me anything. So I guess we have a choice of going upstairs or downstairs. Let's go downstairs then. Double read tower base. Base. Ah. There's nothing there. Yet. What was the point in that? Second floor. That's also a dead end. This is a very odd place to be. Go this way? No. What is the camera trying to do here?
Come on,
Well
let's
done.
go. Show me what
Fuck
you've
with
got.
me.
Here's nothing. Chew on that.
It's certainly something.
Did your stomach...
didn't have time to do his other move.
Well, what did you expect? Not bad.
I don't think it's that they couldn't choose a colour palette. I think it's that they chose all the colour palette at once.
Right on.
Because drugs. Established that mineral powder is... Yeah. This camera angles do nothing for me. Not gonna lie. I think that's kind of the point. Trying to stop me getting a good view of what's going on. That's much better, thank you, game.
Go in strong. Don't hold anything back.
Wrong way.
Good timing. Chew on that.
Orange, some tea biscuits with orange glow. Floral notes.
Not a challenge at all.
Does sound delightful though. I would quite like some biscuits. So we can go up again. Do you know, I am just going to go up again. Third floor. Can we keep going? I feel like the higher the floor, the better. I'm sorry, what happened here? You guys see the colour change? Like the... Yeah, it flashes. When I arrive there... Oh, it's like a dust cloud of sorts kind of passing over it. But kind of meh. Oh, that's disappointing. I think it's more of a cloud of some description.
All right, let's go.
Chew on that.
Chew on that.
Did your stomach?
Bonk.
Well, what did you expect?
I feel the need to make a set of probably stickers. Let's be honest, I've not made stickers for a while. In the style of Smash from Earthbound, but they just say smush, clonk, and pow because they are the things I say. So it says Smash, we can have smush.
I'm not going to let you get in our way. Chew on that.
Starlight Blast! Did your stomach?
I also want biscuits. But also, chewing noises on stream.
Not a challenge at all.
I don't think anybody wants that. I should just have some tea instead. Cheers. Oh, I'll tell you what else you missed on the last stream, Katero. That's my my new ramen bowl, which I use as a teacup.
The battle isn't over yet.
It's a giant instant noodle pot. This takes me downstairs. It's designed for like a full... You know, like the larger ramen bowls you can get that are like that size? And then you just like pour water in them and make your ramen. Imagine that, but a ceramic bowl with a handle. I have no idea where we're going. I have a sneaking suspicion I need to figure out which side to start on. and then which floor to go on to.
Chew on
You already said intriguing, and I continue being intriguing.
Did your stomach...
You're hopeless.
You're getting a lot of XP for these. How did I not attack that there?
Are you catching on yet?
But don't block me now, you little shit.
Did your stomach...
He missed.
All right, let's keep
But
moving.
yeah, it's not meant to be a teacup. It was just, I thought it'd be quite funny to see how much tea it would hold. It's about 2.5 pints. And I'm just like, I've overdone this. I am intending to use it as a ramen bowl for what it's worth. Oh, by the way, which floor am I on now? Floor am I on? That was 5th. 6th, there we go. Onion. Bite the onion.
I'm not going to let you get in our way.
Bite the onion. Kill the onion.
Are you catching on yet?
Did your stomach...
Chop the onion. You have acquired biscuit. I'm proud. Very proud. Acquiring biscuits.
All right, let's keep
Look
moving
how much
forward.
damage he's doing. Like 95,000 damage. This camera's gone really dark again. It's because it's still slightly light outside. Let me just reconfigure that. Ignore that. You don't need to see that. Let's... Can we... No. That way? Try that. They were in the other room. Oh, thank you for turning around, Mr. Onion.
Let's go.
Appreciate it.
Show me what you've got. Are you catching on yet?
You're not wrong, Sarah. Getting up and going in another room. In fact, not even just going in another room. Getting up. Getting up is the hurdle. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. Chop.
All right, let's keep moving forward.
Choppy, choppy.
Not bad.
You're level 55 now. It's ridiculous.
Right on!
It's like, despite the fact that to get to each level they have to earn slightly more experience each time, I feel like they're giving me more experience in bigger chunks to counteract that, and I'm actually leveling up faster. Let's carry on going upwards if we can. I mean, if anything, the most important part of this tower is going to be at the top, right? What is that over there? Oh, I am in chapter 7. I genuinely thought I was in chapter 6. Let's go find whatever the fuck. It's Ragnarok. Of sorts. Like the Final Fantasy VIII spaceship.
Die.
Didn't actually expect this to be the boss, but here we are.
Chew on that.
Oh, it's like the thing that was in the cemetery. You may recall.
Did your stomach drop?
Burn away to nothing. Heat blade.
Yeah, it's the same model though.
Plasma day. Did I do it?
Phoenix Rising.
No, you're too far away to do that.
Phoenix Rising. Chew on that.
Oh, apparently I can't. Why can I now not hit it? Thank you.
Phoenix Rising. Chew on that.
Heat blade.
We're all stood very dangerous close together.
Starlight blast!
That's somewhere I can see where I'm gonna hit.
Did your stomach drop?
Oh, this is unfair! Literally stood right next to you.
Heat blade.
How is he not hitting it with his massive fucking sword?
Thanks.
Phoenix Rising. Chew on that.
Stop blocking me, you prick.
Starlight blast! Did your stomach drop?
Howling Thunder.
I'm stood like literally underneath it and not hitting it.
Starlight blast! Did your stomach drop?
By lightning and thunder will you be thrown. By wind will
Right,
you
this
be
should help.
scattered. Heaven and earth. Howling thunder. Cloud strike. That was a good fight.
Oh, it's dead. It didn't die, it just stopped. Oh,
Not bad.
also 300,000 XP for that. You deserve more for
All right.
having difficulty. The camera being fixed for that does not help.
The battle isn't over yet.
Actually, Maelstrom.
You really love that camera, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's the most important thing in the whole world to me. It was my father's. This camera is the only thing he left to me. Yeah, every time I look at this camera, I remember my father.
It's a bit non sequitur.
But it's more than just that. When he gave it to me, this is what he said. This is a very special camera. The pictures it takes are different depending on who uses it.
Well, of course. Obviously, if someone who's good at photography uses it, they'll take better pictures.
That's not what he meant. I don't really understand how it works, but it can show things in the pictures you wouldn't be able to see otherwise.
You mean it can take pictures of ghosts? Uh-oh. Now that you mention it, Beat, I can see something floating behind you.
Don't make fun of my father's camera! You big jerk, I hate you!
I mean, Alligator is being an arsehole here.
Jeez, what's his problem? I was just joking around a little bit.
Does it make it okay?
Well, I don't want to insult Beat, but that camera doesn't look like it has any special powers. While some things you only understand by experience, there are a lot of things you can't understand until you look at them later objectively. Although most of what we consciously experience is visual, in reality, we are using so many other senses. Even so, people are often misled from the truth because they rely far too much on what they see with their eyes. Pictures can capture a single moment in time, and sometimes they can hold a truth beyond just the image itself.
Meanwhile, Frederic is
I
here.
can't be sure, but I think that's probably what Beat's father was trying to say to him.
Man, you're really getting all philosophical, aren't you? Well, whatever. Anyway, pictures are visual reflections of reality, right? So, do you think music can do something like that too?
What's happening?
What I mean is, if there was music that performs reality, what would it be like?
Music that performs reality?
What the fuck? It's actually a bonus boss fight then as well. Do we all have full health again? Give us all full health after that for some reason. How odd. An odd experience that was. Oh, okay. So do I now have to climb down the tower and go up the other side and fight another boss? Is that what we're implying here? I think we might be. I might now have to make my way back down, climb up the inside. This is more confusing than that tower in Final Fantasy 13. First chest. Mind if I do? Notice. That'll be for salsa. 109. 55 plus 100. I mean, that's not very good. I also got another weapon. Goes up from 139 to 162, which means Jazz is now ridiculous. Magic sword said to have killed a giant dragon. Also, he's no longer passive, which means he can do more damage to light and dark. Oh, this is actually a dead end. Pokemon party is not ridiculous at this stage. Polka. Look at the difference in stats. 266 versus 443. So she does have 258 magic as well, to be fair. Onion. You know, yeah, she is the healer. You mean the healer I no longer need? Because we're all just beastie bastards.
See where you're going to end up.
And since she starts out as like the main character in the game, she's not been in the party for like 3 streams.
Did your stomach...
All right, let's keep moving.
Wait, look at
forward.
that. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, I am assuming, I could be assuming incorrectly. I am assuming. Plan is to go to the bottom and then climb back up the other side.
All right,
Whether that
let's
holds
go.
true, we'll find out when I get there.
Chew on that.
Did your stomach...
Also probably helps that this being the game I understand the mechanics. Whereas when we first had Polka, I wasn't really entirely sure what I was doing.
That's better.
Oh, we had a new special move that we didn't check as well. Because I forgot. Let's go see what it is. Maelstrom that attacks the enemy. Oh, so that's plasma chains, but... Oh, it's Whirlwind. But... Dark mode. I think we'll stick with Geoblade. I like the moves that do more hits rather than more damage, because it helps you build the multipliers better. The third. There is no down here. Sorry, excuse me. Thank you. Oh. Teardrop. What's that for? Is that for Polka? It's shiny! Why is it shiny? Is that essentially her ultimate weapon? Umbrella of the Nymph Eurydice? Eurydice? As long as I've had lover. I mean, she's now got attack 315, that makes it quite good. Is it Eurydice? Eurydice? I don't know how you pronounce it, I'm sorry. Eurydice.
Chew on that.
Yeah, hard to, like, with that written down, it's hard to tell quite where to pass
All right,
it.
let's keep moving forward.
Yeah, how many times have I paid attention to absorb it in that sense, though? You know. There are a lot of mythical characters being included in the weapons names, though, because I'm pretty sure Viola has Artemis's bow at this point as well.
So, how about we go around?
There's nothing! Chew on that!
Did your stomach...
All right, let's keep moving forward.
Like Hackathon Chires? Hackathon Chires. Hackathon. There's a version of Hackathon Thea? Is it Hackathon Thea? Which is in Final Fantasy 13. It's Vanille's summon. Ah, hello. Yeah, he's got many arms, and then they kind of combine, like they all twist together and become like a cannon. Cannon. Right, let's go round again. Maybe we'll turn back the hands of time. I can't say it without doing it.
Show me what you've got!
It's physically impossible for me to say that without thinking it.
There's nothing! Chew on that!
Kill it.
Did your stomach...
You're hopeless.
So, haven't been downstairs on this side yet. Why though? Unless if you kill the boss that's on this side, it makes something appear at the bottom. Up we go then. The reveal was there was nothing to reveal.
What? Are none of you awake yet?
Excuse me. It's sniffly. The summer is coming round. I'm starting to get my summer cold slash hay fever problems.
Did your stomach...
Well, what did you expect?
The version in Final Fantasy 13 only had one head, I believe. But it also has been a while. Oh, I want to play Final Fantasy 13 again. It's so good.
Who are you? You better back off.
Honestly, one of my favourite Final Fantasies. I don't know, a lot of people really don't like it.
There's nothing! Chew on that!
I mean, it requires multiple playthroughs to fully understand what's going on, but isn't that the same with all Final Fantasy games?
All right, let's keep moving forward.
And a lot of RPGs, to be fair.
Not bad.
We are into ridiculous health territory. This is more like the screenshot that you sent me ages ago, TC, with the health. This is about the levels they were, I think.
How pathetic. Show me some determination.
Thank you for the card of coin toss.
Chew on that.
Bonus point, do you have any idea what it's from?
Did your stomach...
You either know or you don't. It's one of those.
All right, let's keep moving forward.
Is there anything over this end before we wander off? No. Ascend, ma. The save point over there. Interesting.
What? Are none of you awake yet?
Nothing. Chew on that.
Did your stomach...
All right,
He dead.
let's keep moving forward.
I was intrigued as to why there'd be a save point on this floor. It's the box. Cerberus K9. Camera, could you? Would you? Could you? Maybe.
I'm not going to let you get in our way.
I mean, true. I think it was referring to its teeth rather than...
Did your stomach...
rather than the fact that Cerberus is a dog of sorts. Oh my god, a three-headed dog.
You're hopeless.
That's better.
Yeah, TC, if you've got a moment, can you scroll back through the DM and look for the screenshot you sent me? Check how much health they had in the screenshot? Because I feel like we're getting there. Also, let's give Beat his new weapon. It's gone from 91 with absorb 10% to 138 and increased speed by 10%. That's quite good. Weapon belonging to a royal family and feared as the fire of hell. Also, I still love the fact that these guys level up in the background. They get half the XP, but still. I'm going to go back around this way and go upstairs. But it was worth coming around for the save point and the free weapon. I wonder if we fight the same thing again at the top, but like an ice version. That's what would make sense to me. It's a dead end. That. Turn around. Right eyes.
Ha! I can see where you're going to end up.
On the end of my fists.
Chew on that.
That's a 36,000. Oh, okay. So you must be about level 70 then?
All right, let's keep
I would
moving
guess. You get about 500 extra level. So, yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I didn't look at that. If I did, I don't remember who it was. So probably the best.
Chew on that.
Did your stomach...
All right, let's keep moving forward.
Somebody's setting off fireworks. Oh, Clavis, who's dead. Is she? Is she definitely dead? That's the question.
Come on, let's go. Show me what you got.
Ghost. I mean, we are in the dream world, I guess.
Chew on that.
We're in another dimension of some sort. Maybe she's still alive here.
Did your
Oh, can you imagine though? If she's not actually coming back and you did so much level grinding. There is a treasure chest there on that side. I'm gonna assume I can go back down again to get to that. Yeah, onion.
Ha! I can see where you're going to end up.
Are you catching on yet?
Chop, 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 chop.
Did your stomach...
All right, let's keep moving forward.
There is a way down. Ah, yeah, so the treasure chest is behind this onion. Excuse me. Thank you. Coming through. Spade clover. Not as good as a weapon, but still useful. The full HP recovery. It's ridiculous. To be fair, the ones that do 70% are already ridiculous. Well, there is another boss up here, but it's not what I expected it to be. Do you know what's just occurred to me? I'm a fucking moron. That's not what's just occurred to me. We are literally... Double Reed Tower. There are 2 bosses in it. For fuck's sake. Yorkshire Terrier Matsy gave birth to 5 puppies. Lovely. Oh no, more puppies. Yeah, post fluffs. Post the floofs. Oh no, look out.
Sorry. but
Also,
I'm not
welcome,
going
CS.
to
How you
go
doing?
easy on you.
Get his butt.
What's happening? Chew on that.
Oh, I got that, yeah.
Did your stomach drop?
I missed the block. No, turn around before you do that, you idiot.
Are you catching on yet?
Did your stomach drop?
Having the drinks are nice. How's that going? Did they make a nice change from doing parrot stuff? Parrot house, bird house, parrot cage thing. Words, Jay, come on.
By lightning and thunder will you be thrown. By wind will you be scattered. Heaven and earth. Howling thunder! Will strike! Chew on that! Howling thunder! Are you catching on yet?
Clonk, 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 clonk.
Did your stomach drop?
We got a 32. This should be ridiculous.
Heaven and earth. Howling thunder! Will strike! That was a good fight.
Nice. Nothing new in your environment yet. I see.
Not bad.
Got some Lek armor. That was a much easier fight than the dragon because you can tell where his hitbox is.
Haha! All right!
Good.
Good. The hitbox is a very small window. It's about that wide. It's about that long. I am talking about the hitbox. Is he going to apologize to Beat now?
Say what you like, but don't you think it's a little far-fetched to claim that this world only exists inside your dream?
I simply don't know. But I do know that I was born in the city of Warsaw, in the country of Poland, and that it was in the year 1810.
Warsaw? Poland? I've never heard of places with names like that before.
Well, no, because they're not named after music.
And you can even tell us what year. You've put an awful lot of effort into this.
Wait, have you ever tried thinking about it like this? Maybe the truth is the exact opposite. This is the real world, and that city called Warsaw is actually a dream. That would make a lot more sense.
Would it?
I agree. I've known jazz since I was just a little
That's
girl.
exactly what a dream would
We've been
want you
living
to
our
think.
lives each day at a time, just like everybody else in the world.
That may be, but this world is unquestionably a dream. A dream I'm experiencing as I drift over the abyss of death.
You really believe that? It's not like we're just acting out a role in a story that somebody wrote. We've been using our own free will and judgment to
I'm
act
really
for
worried,
ourselves.
actually. The end boss might be Frederic Chopin himself. All
Yes,
things considered.
However, even when in a dream, a person can decide his or her own actions. They can decide what happens next. In that respect, there is no way to differentiate between a dream and reality.
It would be very meta, you're not wrong. I mean, I think it's very clever as a framing device to put it all in Chopin's head, but the socio-political commentary that's underlying is a little bit more complicated. So I've killed both bosses. Am I now going to the... Are we now going to the bottom? Will there be something there this time? was this way? Oh, let's fight this before we go further
Who
now.
are you? You better back off.
Finish that thing! Chew on that!
And then the tiny smaller Chopin has another smaller Chopin underneath.
Did your stomach
It's like a Russian doll syndrome of hats.
All right, let's keep moving forward.
Oh, there is literally nothing else here. That's just... That's where I came in. Oh no, this is the way I came in. Yeah, my only thought is we now have to somehow get up the middle. It's not being entirely explained as to where I'm going at this point. Try and ignore everybody while we get to the bottom of things. The thing about kidnap Santa Claus from Night Before Christmas. What is happening? I need more context, I'm so confused. Oh, do you mean the thing under the hat, Ah, yeah. You could make that into like a never-ending loop as well. Like as a GIF, you could then... So you could take off the hat and have the tiny version and have the camera zoom in on the tiny version until it's the correct size again. And then just keep going forever. Infinite zoom. Right, let's try down here once more. It's been the third time I've gone down here. Discovered there's nothing there. Maybe. Who knows? What is this bit for then? What am I doing now? Explain yourself, game. Because I'm back at the entrance. At least I will be when I eventually get there. I have no idea where I'm going then. Try down this side. What have I missed? Certainly missed some. Is this the floor that's got the save point in the middle of it? I think it might be. Oh, you don't forget to pay your taxes. Please. Come on, camera, keep up. One more stream for 100,000, and then you will pay for pretty much a quarter of the entire thing. Ah! Nope. I was busy reading what was happening in the chat for a minute. Is the third floor the only one I can get all the way around then? And why does the camera hate it so much? Good up, hang on. Excuse me. A miniature coughing fit. I thought it was better than doing it on the stream. Ah, I didn't see it because of the camera shot.
Show me what you've got. Chew on that.
Did your stuff...
You mind?
You're hopeless. Not bad.
30,000. She's got no attack. It's gone missing.
Ha-ha! All right!
I mean, if I have missed something, it's because I'm not visually being directed to it. There's no obvious. It's like it's not like I can leap off here, is there? Maybe I can leap off the top. Nope, go away. Busy. Though I will point out, I think it's a 7th floor as opposed to top floor. Where I had the first fight. Right. I have no idea what I'm doing. May have to revert to the walkthrough for this, because otherwise the whole stream is going to be running up and down this tower for eternity. There is no further way up. Am I supposed to just leave? I am in Double Reed Tower in Chapter 7. I have defeated both bosses. I wonder if I'm meant to just leave.
I'm not going to let you get in our way.
West Tower, 6th floor.
Are you catching on yet?
Starlight Blast! Did your stomach...
Burn away to nothing. Heat blade. Did I overdo it?
Also, he's called Garlic Dad. Just noticed. The enemy was called Garlic Dad. I think the boss called Hidden One. I don't know what it was called. Was he a dragon? I defeated a dragon. And then Beat got upset about his camera. This is West Tower 7th floor. Did I get an item called Tier's Right Arm? I do have an item called Tier's Right Arm. It's a weapon, falsetto. Oh, no, left arm. I have the left arm. The boss called Hidden One gives me right arm. I haven't fought Hidden One. I fought a dragon and I fought a bull. Dragon was in the West Tower. The bull was in the East Tower. I did find some armor, I forgot about that. Give me 140 defense. It's ridiculous. Entire guide is just West Tower stuff. I've done all of the West Tower then, as far as I can tell. No, he didn't give me the right... The last weapon I got was Tyrant Slayer. That came from the boss. I wonder if there's a difference between this and the PS3 version, perhaps? Unless there's an extra step I've not done yet. There must be an extra step I've not done yet. I've done this bit down here because this is the dead end. But it had a treasure chest on it. I've done that. I've done that on the other side as well. So I've done, as far as I can tell, every area on the tower. Is it about Beat's camera? Because we've done that as well. I went the wrong way. I should have gone this way. Tells me where to go. Okay. Yeah. You might have to just dump it in the chat because I'm just gonna run around in circles otherwise. More sand falls through the tower. Return to the first floor and you can access the basement. I mean, I can't access the basement. Unless I get to the basement in a different way. Floor 6, walk right for 2 sections, take the path J down to floor 5, go up 3 sections, find the next pathway. I'm now on back this is onto 4, yes. Battlefield changes on the east side after defeating both bosses. It becomes all in dark apart from a half circle of light. A half circle of light at the low... what? Am I on the 3rd floor yet? Am I on the 4th floor still? I'm still on the 4th. Oh, that's in the battlefield as opposed to. So now I'm on the 3rd floor. Oh, that means in the fight. Let's go this way around the 3rd floor. I cannot go around this way on the 3rd floor.
Don't get cocky. You're going down.
Good living! Chew on that!
There! Starlight blast!
Well, it's time to BRB. We'll see what happens from here. I reckon if I can access the basement after I've defeated both bosses, and I have defeated both bosses.
Well, what did you expect?
So, who knows what's going on?
The battle isn't over yet.
Holy shit, you got 1,000 extra health in that round. Where did I come in? Yeah. I'm not so sure I've been up here. No, it must have been. This must have been the way I've just come from. I'm going downwards, not upwards. Yes, because the 3rd floor loops around entirely. Might need a map. Second floor. I've definitely defeated 2 bosses because we had 2 lots of story exposition. One about Beat's camera and one about whether the world is a dream or the dream is the world. This is the base. But I can't get in. Do we not access the base from here? Do we access the basement from outside? Because I've shifted all the sand. Is it actually out here? Because I've gone in and defeated the 2 bosses, I wonder if it's changed something outside. It lets me leave. It does. Doesn't appear to have done, does it? Gora boy! Whoever that is. Little Goro. Are we looking for little Goro? Is that? I'm Makaro, I'm just Saburo. Oh, he has a session to play. I mean, that feels like that matches that because of where the rests are, but we'll see what happens. Hooray! I did a thing. Ding, ding, ding. That is absolutely correct. Shadow Helm. Hades may come to erase you when the helmet turns you invisible. Shout out for Hades as you return. I've come outside to see if it was something changed outside, ended up performing a session and nailing it. So, I've defeated both bosses, we've had the story exposition, and you said the sand's supposed to have fallen. There was no indication of sand at all. And I still can't get in the basement. But we'll go. So both bosses in each tower. There's another boss? There's two? That's where I've gone wrong. The layout is weird as fuck, and I realise what I've done. I need to go to the 3rd floor, go right the way around to the other side of it, and climb up the other side. There are 4 bosses, not 2. Yeah, I've just realised this. There are 4 bosses, not 2. I understand now. Right, well, we had a nice little break outside and got a Shadow Helm for Hades. We need to go to the 3rd floor. You know, remember earlier on I pointed out, I find it quite odd that there was a save point on the 3rd floor. Now I know why. I need to go all the way around this and then go up the other side. And my brain was telling me that this was the way to traverse from one tower to the other. I got to here and went back. There should be another way up. Let's go. Right, we know what's happening. I've not wasted too much time in the process. We think there should be at least 2 more bosses. Work with me, camera. Jesus Christ. So I should be able to go downstairs and go to a chest. Beyond the Gallic Dad. That is his name. Storm Shroud. That's not for you, it's for you. Nice. We shall increase movement speed in battle as well. If I go upstairs, there should be another boss. It'd be brilliant if it's not there now. But yeah, imagine calling it Double Reed Tower and then putting 4 of something in, not 2. Here we go. It's the guy with two tails. It's a reskin. He's been repaleted.
I'm not going to let you get in our way. Phoenix Rising! Chew on that!
Also, we found Hidden One. He's here. Oh my god, look at him go!
Did your stomach drop?
Give it in the kneecaps.
Phoenix Rising!
No good.
Ow.
Bloody blue! See the feathers?
Burn away to nothing. Heat blade. Plasma chain.
Bloody blue! See the feathers?
He says see the feathers, I do not see them every time.
Break free from the cage that holds you. Soaring skies! Phoenix Rising! Chew on that!
Ow. Fuck off. How many hits was that? How dare you take all the hits? That's my trick.
See the feathers?
Phoenix Rising!
Dust on the ground. Shield blade. Magma pillar. All right, let's keep moving forward.
There's the right arm. And the other 300,000 experience that I got from in here.
Not bad.
Level 60, let's go! Also, Death Chasm.
Haha! All right!
Blind.
I wonder, what lies at the end of this journey?
The end of the journey? Well, I
He's
really
just
don't know.
having a
but
conversation with
I'm
all
sure
of
that the
them.
road does lead to somewhere. Salsa, I don't think that's what he means. I think that what Frederic is talking about is something of a more spiritual nature.
I believe that this is going to be my final journey. But my final destination is shrouded in darkness. No matter how hard I look, I cannot see it at all.
What are you talking about? The way you talk, you'd think you're about to die soon or something.
No way.
I guess I'm the same way. I can't see where I'm headed in the end either. I don't think anyone can really see that, except maybe God.
So God exists in this world, then?
But the reason I can't see it is completely different from why you can't see it. The place where I'm going is surrounded by light. And because the light I'm heading for is so bright, I can't make out what's there either, the same as you.
So you can't see because it's either too bright or too dark? Then it's probably better to go with not being able to see because it's too bright. I agree with you. After all, no one can ever really know what the future will hold. The only thing you can do is live your life as best you can.
So basically, what Salsa said was right.
The road does lead to somewhere.
This is what we didn't get before. Now it makes sense. To a degree. I'm back after restarting the PC and the router. Oof. Well, we've just fought a third boss in this tower, Terry. I hope your computer's okay. Turns out there are 4 bosses in this tower, not 2. That's what you've missed. And also, falsetto now, instead of left arm, right arm. So now I have to go all the way down to the bottom again. Not this way, not this way. You're just crapping out and you restarted your PC. It's the router that was having the moment. Fair enough. I've had that before. It's normally a power surge problem when mine does it. It's a power surge to the router for whatever reason, and yeah, it's like the internet carries on running, but it keeps kicking shit out. So it looks like it's in a loop of not working properly, but I ended up just turning off the router entirely and turning it back on. TC, you might remember my Sonic 06 streams when the winter storms happened. That I had that problem. I don't think Ethereal was part of the community yet at that point. Vaguely, yeah. I mean, you didn't watch a lot of Sonic 06 because it just made me angry anyway, and that's not your kind of viewing. Did it heal me after that story? It did. To be fair, Sonic 06, not my kind of viewing. I regret playing it, as I knew I would. I went the wrong way. I snuck around the back of him and went the wrong way. But yeah, it turned out I had to unplug the router and unplug the router and entirely reset it, and that fixed the surge. Anyway, working value above 1.1 per second. That's not bad. Is that your expected speed? Right, we made it back to the entrance. So now I need to go back to the 3rd floor, go around the other side and up the other side of the 2nd tower. Which was switched to BT just over a year ago. You've had no troubles. Nice. I've been with Virgin Media for a while. Aside from, let's say, the power surge issue, which was caused by the weather, not by their failings, I've had no problems at all. And also, their customer service is half decent, despite what people say. People generally slag Virgin Media off, and it's just like, you're fine to me. I guess you only slag them off if you have a bad experience. Come on, camera, for fuck's sake!
Don't get cocky. You're going down.
Finish moving!
she can do more damage, but the action gauge doesn't bounce back up as well now. At least not far. Well done, brain fingers. Yeah. Camera angle is by far the biggest failing of this game, I think. Where's he going? He left like a salmon. You died like a crap.
Very good.
Thanks, Jazz. Yes, that well-known proverb. Dive like a salmon, die like a crab. I didn't know what to say, so I just put one in there. You know, why not? Right, let's fight some things along the way.
Don't take all day.
Fierce rising! Chew on that!
Starlight blast! Did your stomach...
All right, let's keep moving forward.
Chop, 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 chop the garlic.
What's the matter? Don't you have any backbone?
Fierce rising! Chew on that!
It might actually be better with the other weapon, you know. Gets more hits in. But overall, she's actually doing more damage, weirdly. Chop, 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 chop.
Pretty good, huh?
What level's everybody else? Even Polka's like level 52 at this point. Yeah, I've learned things. Holy shit, she's learned a lot of stuff since the last time she was in the Blossom Shower. All party members, infinite range. Yes, please. Kind of want to put Polka back in the squad now because of that, because that's a ridiculous move. But also, no. At least she's ready if she does get added back to it. Let's have a save here. I think we're at high enough level to not necessarily need her to do all the healing at this point. Like we've gone over the top of the hill. That we're just currently overpowered to the point of not needing to heal in fights. Which boss am I heading to now, TC? Do we know? I'm in the East Tower. I just want to know what his name is. Or her name. Their name. I don't know. I don't know who they are. White Jewel. Ooh. First, garlic that.
All right, let's go.
The other way.
Fierce rising! Chew on that!
Starlight blast! Did your stomach... I'm not gonna lose.
Undefeated. What's in the box? Ah, what's in the box? The legs blade. You? I mean, it's not better than a Jockle Snout, but I'm guessing it's better as a weapon. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. 110, 149. 39-point increase. Well worth searching everywhere. West Tower 7th. Here we are. The worst thing is I still have to go all the way to the bottom again. And it's like, all I've done this stream is be in this tower. Like an hour and a half. Where are you? Oh, it's one of these. It's one of these. Very early boss reskin. This might even be the first boss.
What? Are none of you awake yet?
I think this is the first boss, just a I mean, they're all reskins of older bosses, but still. Stop blocking me! You bastard!
Did your stomach drop?
Ow.
Chew on that!
Making great noises.
Soaring skies! Phoenix Rising! Chew on that!
Oh, I didn't get the harmony chain.
Bloody blue! See the feathers?
Turn away to nothing. Heat
Dragon Blow!
I love how fast Allegra is at this point.
Did your stomach drop?
Phoenix Rising! Chew on that!
And it dead.
All right, let's keep moving forward.
Another 300,000. That's 1.2 million from the bosses in this area.
Not bad.
That's a lot of damage and a lot of XP.
Right on!
They have got quite chunky. It's almost like they're power leveling us for the ending.
The battle isn't over yet.
Jazz has nearly caught up to the screenshot now, which means he was about this level. So this part the paragraph you posted. Yes, so now I've killed all 4 of them. The sand should fall from this side as well, and now I can get to the bottom. Gotcha.
In music, you're presented with a variety of sounds and expressions over time.
Wait!
It's an art where you enjoy an arrangement of time that changes from moment to moment.
She's back!
In contrast to that, a painting always stays the same, even after thousands of years.
Hopefully,
Then
this
the world and the
isn't
feelings
11 minutes
drawn on
long.
that canvas can be shared by people in the past and in the future. If those two art forms were to be combined, I think that even God would be able to appreciate the resulting creation.
An art form that would be appreciated by God?
Yes. Imagine a music that could make us feel space and dimension. And pictures that would make us feel time and experience motion. Whatever kind of art it is, you would need to use more than one of your senses to understand it. It's more important to feel it with your heart. But let me ask you, does that idea really apply only to the arts?
What?
Maybe there's something
Not just the
else that's
arts,
even
but
closer
life
to us.
itself.
Something that can only be understood by feeling it with our hearts.
It's got very twee Disney Kingdom Hearts all of a sudden, hasn't it? Sandma. Opening chords for this piece of music are very... is it Bowser in the Fire Sea? Like the opening 4 chords. Right, to the basement then. Finally. Oh, didn't even see him.
Come on, let's go! Show me what you've got! Phoenix Rising!
Did your stomach...
Dust on the ground.
Haven't you had enough?
Also, you notice something about the battlefield changing.
Phoenix Rising!
It is indeed now in
Well,
darkness.
What did you expect?
Somebody got a new weapon during that as well. Was it Mark? Alvis Hoop. Meh. Bit average. Might as well do that while I'm here then. To the basement. Hooray. Where I'm guessing potentially there's another boss. Is Legato in the basement? It's a weird sentence, but is Legato in the basement? Let's go find out. I'm going to save here because I now don't go past a save point on my way. It's the Mockingjay in the apple tree. Is le singe est sous la branche? Non, il fume un pipe. Le singe est disparu. Le chat est sur la table. That's all I know. That's pretty much the extent of my French, despite doing it at high school for 3 years. Roughly said, is the monkey in the tree? No, he's disappeared and he's smoking a pipe. And the cat is under the table, I think. To the basement. We can go in the basement, it's changed. Ooh, shiny things are happening. Oh, does this just take me back up the other side? It's definitely a safe place, absolutely. Yeah, that takes me back out again. It looks very cool though. I'm getting like the, you know, is it the LiDAR cameras that do laser projection type things? So it's, they don't take pictures, they use lasers to determine how far away things are and then set them to different colours. But it's like a matrix of dots and stuff. That's what this looks like to me. Up the stairs. I ascend again. Despite being in the basement, we're now going up the stairs, up the middle of the town. It's changing colour. Oh. Oh no. Guess I'll stand on the shiny thing then. Looks like we can reach the top floor from here. Should be new. Go to the top floor. Hourglass Road. That sounds amazing. And also because they couldn't call it Rainbow Road. Is time running out? Is that the oh, it's fucking algorithm. Chopin's dying, isn't he? Oh, come on. God damn. He's running out of time. The sands of time are slipping through the hourglass. He's dying. How long has he got left? And do we cease to exist in this world if he dies? Is that where we're going now? This is a very long, foreboding walk. Look at my massive door. Have we just walked towards the light? Oh man, is this it? Is this the end? This surely isn't the end. That looks incredible though. The end? Question mark? Surely this is still chapter 7. Is that, unless, I mean, I don't know how many chapters there are, but if the next chapter's just fucking cutscenes. Slightly worried about this fight, not gonna lie.
Okay, you're all ready for this, right? Let's go!
Wait, it's 9 or 1?
Don't ever rush into battle.
So this is Legato.
Are you catching on yet?
Starlight Blast! Did your stomach drop?
Attack. Oh, what? I'm sorry. Attack down. Rude. The screen also called him Rude Body, yeah. He's just completely defending himself from the front.
Did your stomach drop?
He can't reach from there, that's annoying.
By lightning and thunder will you be thrown. By wind will you be scattered.
Yeah, it's the first time I've had status effects at all.
Howling thunder! Chew on that!
Purgatory. Purgatory.
Are you catching on yet?
Burn away to nothing. Heat blade. Plasma chain.
Well strike! Chew on that!
Bloody blue! See the feathers?
Oh, it's still me. I didn't realise.
Are you catching on yet?
Zay!
Burn away to nothing. Heat blade. Plasma chain.
Who the fuck?
Did I do
It's rising! Chew on that!
Starlight blast! Did your stomach
He's
drop?
downed. That's a good sign.
Howling thunder!
He keeps standing up. It's weird.
burn away to
Let's go.
heat blade. Plasma chain. All right, let's keep
Got him.
moving forward.
Belmunda's lost. That's surely not the last boss.
Not bad.
It seems an anticlimax if it is. There must be more than that.
All right!
That by killing Legato, we unleash the real big bad. You know.
Good.
Oops. Certainly done something we shouldn't have done. Quiet Hero's Crest. What is the Hero's Crest exactly? Need to open the Hero's Gate somewhere in Noise Tube or something. Also, this appears to be his ultimate weapon because it's lit up. So he's gone from 100.9 to 160. Yeah, we're reaching the point where people are getting like their best weapons. But like that's not as good as that. I mean, is that a gate? Are we going through there? Get out of here, because this is terrifying.
Frederic?
Hey, where are you going?
Final chapter, Heaven's Mirror. Dawn of the final day of Frederic's life.
When a man's consciousness is fading away, he will find, without fail, that he comes face to face with his own soul.
Welcome to heck.
It is the one moment when we are able to look directly upon our naked selves. I no longer have any doubt in my mind that, for me, that time has now come. Don't you all understand? You're nothing more than fictional characters that I've created in my mind.
Oh shit. He is the bad guy.
What are you doing?
When I'm defeated in this battle, a truth will be born in this world, and a fleeting dream will transform, slowly filling with color.
Do we have to
And only
fight
when this
Frederic
ordeal is
Chopin?
finally overcome, will my soul at last be allowed to leave my physical body. Then let us test it. Whether my spirit can become a lance, capable of piercing through every one of you. We'll see if I'm truly such a weak human being. This entire world is my dream.
Oh fuck.
Destroy it.
Come on, let's go!
Was
Show me what you've got!
fighting Chopin.
Nimbus Stratos! You carry them away to the riverside, to the water's edge. Nimbus Stratos! You foolish creatures!
We are literally fighting Chopin. What the fuck is happening?
It's happening! Chew on that!
I don't think anybody saw this actually coming though. Actually brilliant.
Oh!
Applaudissement Sonic!
Applaudissement Sonic. Oh my god, that's amazing.
It's happening!
This is genuinely like the best cool thing ever.
See the feathers?
No, I imagine he's one setting.
Not a chance.
He knows to go behind me as well.
It's happening! Chew on that!
Didn't realize it was my go again. I expected it to be his.
Did your stomach drop?
I'm literally just stood on him at this point. Locking on my specials.
Dragon! Oh! Chew on that!
Orzel Bialy!
He has all the specials.
You soulless creatures!
Did your stomach drop?
It's happening! Chew on that!
just seen his health number. Oh no.
Are you catching on yet?
Starlight blast! Did your stomach drop?
Thunder is in the heavens. Lightning illuminates the fields. Applaudissements soniques!
It's so cool as an attack.
Burn away to nothing. Heat blade.
Good as lightning! Chew on that!
Orzel Bialy! How pitiful. You soulless creatures.
Okay.
Howling thunder!
I like the fact he says the line as well.
Are you catching on yet?
I've just killed Frederic Chopin! What an anticlimax! You can save the game clear data here. If you load the game clear data, you can start the game from this status, view the ending, start a new game. You cannot restart the game from the last save point. Would you like to save the game clear data? Yes! Yes, I would. In a new file. Save complete. I did it. That's the end.
I was not able to defeat you. After all, I'm glad.
Oof. Base.
Polka?
Stay back.
She's gonna use her magic on him and let him live in this world forever?
Allegretto, I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about this before. I couldn't tell you. I didn't think you'd take me here if I'd explain why I wanted to come. You see, I remembered. I now know the path that I have to take.
The sea. You will jump into the sea.
See.
Oh, Mom, I can finally see what your kindness was always hiding from me. Mom, you were the one who blurred all my memories, weren't you? No. The reason I couldn't remember was because I didn't want to worry you, Mom. I guess I was subconsciously hiding them away inside myself, behind the dark clouds that hung over my own feelings.
It is your fate to go into the sea.
Mum says, get in the sea.
Yes, my fate is to go into the sea. We lived our lives looking away from what was too difficult to face.
We ignored everything hurtful and only saw what we chose to see. The world we created and nurtured in our hearts became increasingly real over time. Eventually, it became so real that it clouded our eyes and hid the small truths that were all around us. Just like the shining of the stars is blotted out by the glare of the city lights. And to think it was part of my own memories. Mom, you watched over me all this time, making sure I didn't go down the wrong path. But after I left home, after I left you, I realized something. I realized that all this time you were guiding me down the wrong path. Because of your love for me as your daughter. I'm grateful, Mom. But still, you have to realize one day that water doesn't necessarily always flow downhill.
I mean, it literally does.
It can sometimes become a high tide and surge up into the past, pushing a small stone upstream. This is the right
That's
path
not the
for
same
me.
thing as not
And
flowing
at the end
downhill.
of it, there lies a fate I cannot escape.
Fucking physics.
The time has come for everything to be settled. It's my destiny, maybe even my purpose. No, it's nothing as passive as that. It's something I have to decide for myself, all on my own, right now.
Polka, wait!
It's okay. There's a place out there where I'm needed. A place that I have to illuminate, with the shining light of the Astra that lies sleeping within my heart.
Don't do it!
I must do this. And it's for the person who means the most to me. My life is nothing compared to his. Doing this is easy if it's for him.
And lo, we are back at the beginning of the game, the actual very beginning intro bit.
Polka! Ah!
Chopin's body's just still there on his face.
Why couldn't I do anything? What should I have done for her? Does this mean that dying was the only thing Polka could do? There wasn't any way we could save her? Why did Polka have to suffer? What did she ever do to deserve that? What is wrong with this world? Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! You come barging into our world without asking, and now you leave just because you feel like it! This is your dream, right? If it's a dream, then why don't you do something? Please. You have to do something.
Is he dead?
A dream. Is this really a dream?
How did his hat stay on? Lube.
Thank you, everyone. I know it didn't last very long, but really, this was
And
the
then just
best
like.
time I've ever had in my life. If I blow him a kiss, I wonder, will it reach him up there? I hope so. I really do.
She's just gonna fall forever between worlds. Oh, hi.
Can human beings who create waves of ugly desire ever become like the seawater that's stirred by the beauty of the moon?
No one wants to touch someone like me. Someone who can use magic. After all, they might get sick too.
It's never fully explained what she's sick with. Or why she's sick.
Well, of course the bread you're eating is much more important than the bread of a stranger. Huh? Wait. How is it any different?
All around us, the world is fading at an incredibly rapid rate. And yet, you say you aren't able to see it. Well, perhaps there's a reason for that. Perhaps you can't see it because you are fading away even faster than the world.
If you're conscious of the fact that you're having a dream, and you can actually say that this is just a dream, then can you really be sure that it's a dream at all?
Can a picture taken through a bent piece of glass called a lens
That'd be twitchy.
really
Yes, her
accurately
is
reflect
twitchy
what
in
happens at a
the
single moment in time? It
non-reality
seems to me that your eyes
fabric
would
of
have to be pretty
existence.
bent themselves for that to be possible.
Something that people think is useful but can actually be harmful in the long run? Well, the only thing I can think of right now is mineral powder. But I'm sure there are lots of other things out there. Maybe if you think about it for a while, you can come up with some things that I don't know about.
I think that everyone knows deep
Well,
down
I'm just like, this
that
is-
some things that might seem useful to us right now could actually be hiding a danger to the future. And yet there are many people out there who simply refuse to accept that. Are people really so foolish that they aren't willing to sacrifice those little conveniences for the sake of the future?
If people are too deeply involved in a problem, is it really not possible for them to realize what's wrong until it's too late to do anything about it?
Okay, that's out of my eyes.
The standards for justice in this world are decided amidst the driving ambitions and turbulent emotions of a small handful of people who just happen to possess the greatest influence.
Whatever you say, Frederic.
You certainly have been born into a difficult era.
A lifetime to build, a moment to destroy. Will human beings ever become masters of creation, or are we only destined for destruction?
I was acting out a part up until the moment I died. Do you plan to spend your whole life pretending to be someone you're not?
Wow, Clavers.
Are you sure you know the difference between things that can be forgotten right away, like letters written in the sand, and really important things that must never be forgotten, like words carved into stone? It's an important distinction to make.
Without realizing it, people tend to act in ways that suit their own best interests, and before they know it, they've turned all their efforts to seeing just how powerful or successful they can become. It can't always have been like that. Things must have been different in the beginning. try to remember the feelings you had when you first started out.
Why is this turned into
Can't we
group
make better
therapy?
use of the energy we spend maintaining our feelings of mistrust?
It's kind of bizarre.
There must be a way. If we could all do that somehow, I think it would make it much easier to live a life filled with light.
And I'm not entirely getting the point they're trying to make here.
When I realized that I had no hope of beating Claves, I ran away. What about you? Are you like me? Do you run away from situations where you know you can't win too?
The view of Retardando is so beautiful at night. But which part of that view is the most beautiful thing about it? The flickering of the city lights
I think I'd
below?
rather they were weirdly talking to
Or the
themselves than
twinkling of
weirdly
the
talking to
stars in the
me
night
straight down the
sky.
camera.
As the leader of Baroque,
What?
I am
What
responsible
did
for
he
making
go
the
wrong?
people of my country suffer under the fear of impending war. The citizens of Baroque are innocent people, whose only crime is living in the kingdom I rule.
Kingdom of Hyrule.
And there are others in this world who suffer similar misfortune. Remember to be very grateful.
Hello, here I
You are
am.
lucky enough to happen to live in a country at peace.
I believe that the future holds infinite hope for all of us. So no matter what the odds, however slim the chance, I always try to hold on to that hope. I would never want to give up on something without at least trying. What about you? What would you have done in my place? Would you still draw a fortune if you already knew what it was going to say?
I've made the decision not to break the fourth wall.
Suppose you could not be sure whether or not there was any ground behind you. Knowing that, would you still have the courage to take a step backward? At certain times in life, does it not take much more courage to take a step back than to take a step forward? Would you be courageous enough to do it?
Yeah, it took me a minute to remember who she was, not gonna lie.
If you live with
He
your
was like
eyes
more
closed
minor
to
than the
whatever
prince
is
was.
difficult to face, does that mean those things don't exist?
People with brightly glowing
I
asterisks
think
always have to
it's
suffer in the end.
us, the people
Is the
playing the
place where you
game.
are a miserable world like that?
I think it is a fourth wall
Don't you
break.
want to change it?
Like so far, it's all been socio-political, like allegory and metaphor and all that kind of stuff. Now it's just like
Fight back. Resist. You have to
this.
try as hard as you can. After all, that's what life's all about, isn't it?
You can give up when it's really, truly, absolutely the very end.
Oh, thanks, Pete.
Until then,
How cheery.
you gotta try and do whatever you can. I guarantee that you still have time.
That's right. You still have time.
Glavis is just like, I have no time. I'm dead.
Absolutely. Now is when it really begins. Just take a moment to steady yourself.
I know what it feels like to have a future filled with doubt. To feel overwhelmed. To think it's all over. To want to give up on everything.
I don't think there is any more gameplay, Terry. I think this is the actual ending.
Just thinking about it, you can't hesitate. You need to act upon it. Since in the end, all you
Really
can
weird
do
passing of the
is
subtitles.
try as hard as you can.
Hooray!
You
Question
don't have to
mark?
rush. There's still time. You have infinite potential after all. I promise you, even now, you can still do it. All you have to do is the very best you can. I guarantee you still have time.
on and on and on. It's not skippable. You asked how long it's going to be. It has now already been 18 minutes since we killed Chopin. This is the rest of the stream, folks. Buckle in. Yet. Is she not dead? Is she an infinite loop? Also, apologies if fireworks keep creeping in on the audio. My mic might be picking them up. I'm going to go back in non-space.
Death is a reality that is far too real. I've walked this dreamlike journey within a dream, so that once and for all, I could accept that. And now, at this moment, all things shall reach their finale.
In the real world, 1:59 a.m.
Mr. Chopin's time of death, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mommy, why are there waves in the sea?
We are back at the beginning.
There are waves because of the moon.
Because of the moon?
Why are you not subtitled?
That's right. The moon charms the water in the ocean with its beauty. And because the moon is so beautiful, the seawater just can't sit still.
Is that true? Really?
Really? Don't you feel your heart start fluttering inside of you when you look at the moon?
I do! What about the puddle? Will it make waves when the moon comes out too?
No, dear. There's not enough water. You need lots and lots of water, like the ocean, before it can make any real waves.
Oh, I see. But that's weird. Why can't a little bit of water make waves too?
I won't let you die, Polka. After all, you've only been alive for 14 years. A 14-year-old girl must live her life.
The amount of water is the most important part of creating waves. That can be said about people as well. There are many things in this world that can charm people's hearts, just like the moon charms the sea. Things like wealth, vanity, status, image, and power.
When the sun is out, they hide in their buds and then open their blossoms only when it is truly important.
Bigger and stronger.
Should start talking over Mum at this point.
Of light, they decisively embody it. And in doing so, reflect something that people can never see. They wait for the moment when the world is trapped in darkness. and then blossom.
Is
glowing
Chopin the
light.
water now?
On the grassy plain, they paint a picture of the star-filled night
This is
sky that
probably
was
too hard
blotted
for you
out
to
by the city
understand.
lights.
I guess.
Isn't it pitch black around you? Isn't the world covered in darkness?
But if something like that
Now,
ever were to happen
come.
during your life,
It's
your
2
only
o'clock in the
choice
morning.
might be to jump into that sea.
The time for you to blossom has come.
Because when you do, those big waves will calm down.
Do you remember?
It may be
You said it was up to me
difficult, but
whether
if
I
you
wanted to
try
call
your
them
best,
Heaven's Mirror
You'll bring joy to the
Death
person
Lights.
who means the most to you.
Really?
I'm still allowed to choose, am I not?
Okay.
Well, then I shall make my definitive choice. Right now.
Though it's insulting to compare
That flower that so resembles you.
the moon to the ugly
That
waves
flower that boldly challenges the darkness.
Explains why they were
I
subtitled though.
choose to call it Heaven's Mirror.
Yay?
Oh, Mommy, I'm sorry, but I think someone's calling me.
I see. Then you must have met the person who is the perfect match for your Astra. Well, he's the person that you choose to believe in, so I'm sure he must be wonderful.
We've gone into a time loop.
I did so want to see you on your wedding day. But now, I suppose the only thing I can do for you is to tell you this.
So instead of going through the entire game, Chopin has ended the dream and basically just gone, I'm saving Polka's life?
Come back someday and do your best.
Okay, Mommy. I'll see you later then.
At least that's my interpretation of it. Rather than going through everything that happened, Chopin has now died, restarted the dream, because time in dreams is weird, and he's saving Polka from dying, rather than whatever the last 25 hours of gameplay was.
Have I been able to become more like the seawater that is stirred by the beauty of the moon? Thank you, Polka dear. Please, be happy.
But I guess she's now not dead. And she jumped the precipice she jumped off, she's been launched back up to the top of it again? Chopin's also not dead because he's accepted he's in the dream world and he's actually dead in reality. He's chosen to stay in the dream. Meanwhile, T-posing.
It's Polka. She's glowing.
Yeah, she's actually got straight arms for once.
Polka.
Presumably there's also some... I keep using the word allegory, but I don't think allegory is the word I want. The idea of her coming back from the dead whilst being in this position? I'm not saying Polka's Jesus or anything, but... And her hands are back out the way. It's now been 30 minutes since Chopin was killed in battle. Oh my god, it's not even the credits yet! Fucking hell. But wait, there's more. This is nice though. Have we established who this is, by the way? I know we've had the sections with the background and stuff, but is this Constanza? What's the face? Credits. Let's go. Shouts to Aaron Fitzgerald. Casting by cup of tea. Johnny on Bosch was in the Mortal Kombat. Am I correct? Interestingly, in the Japanese dub, sounds from March are voiced by two different people. They're voiced by one person in this. Do carry it. Do. No, advance my font. This is a really nice piece of music. I don't have a lot to add at this point. Sorry, I'm just really enjoying this. This piece of music is really, really good. I just realised I'm just sat here in silence listening to it. These community goals to be met to have something to stream. I mean, yes, that is true. I mean, I guess we can kind of discuss this. I mean, ending aside, because what the hell's the ending going on? I feel like maybe the last chapter and a half was a little bit squashed and rushed, but up until that point, where we finally got to Count Waltz and the fight with him, like the pacing was quite good and it was quite a cool game. I like the whole action RPG style of fighting that they've used. I like the timing and all that kind of stuff. I like the fact that they changed how that operated every so often so it didn't get stale. Some of the voice acting could be better, but that's just the style of the game rather than a slight on the actors. The actors were good. I think the scripting let them down. But the story itself was pretty good, even though there are a couple of plot holes, or at least things that aren't explained. But yeah, that's Eternal Sonata, I guess. Bin. We did it. Also, the history lesson stuff was quite cool with all the pieces of music and stuff. I don't think that game would work if it was not framed the way it was. In the sense of, is this going to go away? Or are we stuck here now? Is this where we live? Yeah, if they'd have done that storyline in any other sense other than a dream world of somebody who was dying, not so sure it would work as well. I think it pastes over the cracks by being that dream world type thing. I think that might genuinely just be stuck. I'm going to press a button and see what happens. Hang on. Nothing. Oh, maybe it does. Hang on. Ooh, there's more!
The shape of life.
The fuck?
One day, the caterpillar asked the snail, "Mr. Snail, you know many things. Could you tell me what kind of shape is the shape of life?" The snail nodded and answered, "Well, Mr. Caterpillar, I think that maybe life is red, like a ripe tomato."
It is happening.
The caterpillar laughed happily and said, "No, Mr. Snail, I didn't ask about the color of life. I asked you about the shape." The snail nodded and pondered, and then he answered, "Well, Mr. Caterpillar, I think that maybe it has a sweet scent, like a pot of honey." The caterpillar let out a disappointed sigh and said, "No, Mr. Snail, I didn't ask about the scent of life. I asked you about the shape." The snail nodded and pondered and thought some more, and then he answered, "Well, Mr. Caterpillar, I think that maybe it murmurs like a babbling brook." The caterpillar finally broke down in sorrowful tears, shook his head, and said, No, Mr. Snail. I didn't ask about the sound of life. I asked you about the shape. The snail nodded and pondered, and at long last he finally answered, "Well, Mr. Caterpillar, I think that maybe it has a sharp, sweet flavor, like a juicy cherry." Losing his patience, the caterpillar grew very angry and said, "If you don't want to answer me, then fine. I'm not going to ask you any more, Mr. Snail. Goodbye."
Good day. He said good day.
And with that, the caterpillar turned around and went home. When he was gone, the snail nodded and said, "Oh, Mr. Caterpillar, you already knew the answer. Happiness, disappointment, sorrow, anger. These are the sights, smells, sounds, and tastes. Life can take on many different shapes."
I was expecting it to be about him turning into a butterfly and that being the shape of life, but apparently not. That was the most random post-credits thing I've ever seen. I think that Tri Crescendo animated that as a short and have just never used it for anything. And we're just like, this is our first game, should we just put it at the end? Also, I'm pretty sure one of the pieces of music on the soundtrack is called The Shape of Life, but it's not that piece of music. We don't even get Finn on this anymore. We just got thank you for playing. I mean, I killed Chopin like 45 minutes ago now. What happens now? Is that the end? Yeah, 45 minutes ago, the finishing blow to that battle happened. I think the game's actually stuck now. I think this is how it ends. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. I mean, there are ongoing things about the game itself. It's very difficult to actively quit. So I feel like that's kind of it. Assuming I don't get interrupted while I'm saying this, by bursting into life, I guess for the purpose of the VOD and the highlight, that is the end of the stream. Encore mode is like New Game Plus, so I won't be doing Encore mode. It's exactly the same game, just before the starting stuff is what you have. I mean, why anybody would want to play through that all over again? Not entirely sure. But yeah, as I say, this is the end of the stream. So thanks for watching. It's been quite a ride as a game. I've enjoyed it though. I'm glad I finally played it and finished it. Yeah. Back at some point with something else, I guess. Latest potatoes.